How's everybody doing? Galaxy, how you going? Mute that. Levi, TV trailers. Savannah, snapped away. Benja Blocks. Galaxy Gamer, what's going on, everybody? Man, got a little headache today, so I'm a little slow, but I'm here, I promise. Loki, pull that up. Let's get ready for episode 3. Who's ready for episode 3? Jason, Madison, how y'all doing? Guys, look, I got emotes now. I am sleepy, but I also have a headache. So I'm trying to not have a headache, but it won't go away, so we'll just have to deal with it. Everybody like the video for me, please. Nah, I'm just kidding. Do what you want. Jake, how you doing? Jason, how you doing? Sakayef, welcome. Joe, welcome back. All of you guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. See if these are charged. Doing good? You're not impressed by it? It's probably my favorite so far. I've enjoyed it. They're setting something up. Tom Hiddleston today actually said that after the 4th episode or after the 3rd episode, things are going to get pretty crazy, so... let's see. All I got for snacks is Powerade, a water, and a Red Bull. A lot of drink tonight. No food right now. No updates on Spider-Man. I don't think it's coming anytime soon. Love your vids. Thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, check it out. Cosmic Culture has emotes now. We're fancy. Oh yeah, how you doing? Thank you, appreciate it. No, I don't think Lady Loki is Enchantress. I think Lady Loki is Lady Loki. I look like Thor. He's a little bit stronger than I am. I'm still a little too weak to be Thor, but thank you. I hope so. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was virtue signaling, but was a good story. Action was good. The thing with Falcon and the Winter Soldier was it was very classic Marvel, whereas WandaVision and Loki have been very different. So, hard to say. I'm better now, finally. I actually got my first COVID shot on Saturday, so a little tired from that. But overall, I'm pretty well. I'm definitely not sick anymore, which is good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Variants. Kevin Hart as Miles Morales or Heimdall as The Rock as Thor and Spider-Man. That'd be super cool to see, Andrea. I'd be super down that. Can't stay for the stream, but I'll be back later for the breakdowns. Awesome, Isaiah. I'll look for your comment. No, I don't think she's Enchantress. Just because she kind of does this weird thing with her fingers, everybody thinks she is. But, I don't think she is. I don't think it would make any sense. It's going to drop in probably about 20 minutes, so we're here waiting for it right now. Which MCU which MCU show do I love so much? I mean, I love them all. I think Disney Plus has been so great for Marvel content. It's given us a lot. I mean, everything from Phase 4 has been from Disney Plus so far in the shows. But Loki probably is my favorite so far, but I do love Tom Hiddleston and Loki, so... Can't wait, Chris. I hope you're feeling better, brother. I am feeling a little bit better. Thank you for remembering. Chris, I'm going to put your stream on my TV so it will have a delay, but bye. Okay, Galaxy, no problem. And thank you for the super chat, Jake. I don't remember if I acknowledged that or not. I'm a little slow tonight. Got a bad headache. Chris, hey, Speed Demon, how you doing? Favorite flavor of horse manure? I'm afraid I don't have one. But to each his own, I suppose. I have not seen episode 3, guys, so this will be the first one I'm watching for the first time with you guys. Benjablocks with a good question. Any probability Hulk Loki may cameo as one of the variants? I don't think so. It'd be cool, but I don't imagine. Red, white, and black would have been good to add to the show, but that never changed. The comic was dope. Art sucked though. Just pound that Red Bull. All I do is pound Red Bulls. It doesn't get rid of my headache. Oh, I'm big drinker of the Red Bulls. But I can't get rid of my headache to save my life right now. But I was saying I just got my first round of my COVID shot because I'm actually going to Brazil at the end of July. So my wife and I got vaccinated. And I'm just a little tired from that. Do I think the TVA exists in the quantum realm? I think the theory that the quantum city that we saw in Ant-Man is the is where they are. I believe that. I don't know if I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, but I do believe the theory that is out right now. I'm not a Monster guy. I just prefer Red Bull, more like the brand, like the vibe. But I drink Red Bull, Monster all the time too. The pineapple one, or the blueberry one, or the regular one. Hopefully about 15 minutes till episode 3, and then we can have a huge, exciting, what's gonna happen thing. I got the first dose of the vaccination. I gotta get the second one later. TV trailers. I hope we have a blast too. Spiky2999. Yo, Chris, want to say keep killing, man. You are doing awesome, and I try to watch them all and can't wait for more. Well, thanks. I appreciate your support, and I think the community's been growing. We got memberships now. We're posting all the time. We got a live show on Saturday we got the watch parties we're doing, the discussion with Warren. I actually got my first sponsor video coming out here soon. I'm waiting to finish the details on that, but it'll be kind of fun to do that as well, so... I didn't collab with Canadian Lab. That was Warren, I believe, that did it. But I actually might be working for him in a little bit. We'll have to see if he reaches out to me. Thanks, Benjablocks. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, I'll have to see. I mean, obviously, I collab with Cosmic Wonder all the time. He's my go-to. But looking at possibly looking with Real Rejects and a couple other out there. We try not to get too involved with the politics, because there is a lot of behind the scenes annoyances with YouTubers and everybody gets egos and stuff. We try to stay uninvolved. We like to just talk about what's going on. Here's some money for a nice drink at the bar in Brazil. That way I can be there in spirit. Okay, Jake, I'll send you a picture, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The July 7th, I believe, Black Widow comes out. Yeah, Madison, a little tiny sponsor video. I'm excited to show that with all you guys. It's kind of fun. It's a cool little brand. So I'm not going to talk about it till it's all finalized, but when it is, I might have some fun. Hello, I'm from India. I love you, sir. Thank you, Game of Thunder. Appreciate it. What's my favorite show, like, of all time? Honestly, it might be Dexter. Can't stay up late tonight, so I'll be watching this in the morning and the episode. All right, Spikey, we'll enjoy it. If you want to watch it side by side, you can. Or if you want to skip ahead to our after discussion episode when you're done. I made a deal with my mom so I can be in all your watch party. Yeah, what was it, Benja Block? Hopefully nothing too crazy. Mowing the yard for a year. Congratulations on the sponsor. Well, it's not finalized yet, but I'm hoping so. You know the place in Ragnarok, the dump site? You mean Sakaar, Rufus? Jake, you already won with the first dono. Speed Demon 616, Enchantress. Dexter was good, but didn't appreciate the ending too much. Well, now we're getting a fix of it, right? So they rushed the ending because it was actually cut short. They were expecting 2 more seasons, and it closed early. And so they had to figure out an ending. But now we're getting another episode, another series, or a refresh series for it. And we're hearing that his son is actually going to be involved in it. So that could be kind of cool. Is it night for me? Yes, it is night. It is almost 1 a.m. for me. Lady Loki is actually Agatha all along. Imagine. Unlikely, but imagine. Oh, that's nice, Benja Block. Well, tell her I said thank you, because it's an honor to have you here with us hanging out. I thought I heard that you need to make a video about that. Okay, I can do a video about that, Jake, and it's dedicated to you. But no, yeah, I heard his son's going to be involved, and that'd be really, really cool. Do I think they will show multiple timelines created by Lady Loki in this episode? I don't know if we'll get... I think we're going to get a lot of backstory and explanation in this episode. This one might be a boring one, you know? I think we're getting a lot of answers to questions, and then the next one's going to be real crazy. Cosmic Culture, where are I now? I'm in my chair. In my office, in my house, in Utah. MCU Earth is 616 or 1999. I think technically it would be 616, the main timeline, like in the comics. But it might not be relevant in a little bit here. Peggy appeared at the episode, and if Peggy is a variant, then Steve Rogers too might be a variant and was in jail at the TVA. I don't know. It's interesting because they said the Avengers were supposed to time travel. But who knows if Steve Rogers was supposed to stay back in time, you know? It's hard to say. I would love to get a show of what happened with Steve Rogers when he went back in time, or a movie. There is a rumor that we're getting it, so we'll have to see. It would make a really cool show, like Captain America back in time. But we'll have to wait and see if that actually ends up happening. Could we have Lady Thor in Lady Loki's backstory? Maybe, except they're doing the whole Lady Thor in Thor Love and Thunder, so I don't know. Do you think we'll get to see them back in the TVA trying to get the information to find the Timekeepers this episode? So Warren and I last week came up with the idea that maybe she was trying to clear out the TVA so she could go there and get answers. But I'm sure we'll go back to the TVA at some point. Have I heard about the new title of the new Transformers movie about Beast Wars? Yes, I'll probably do a video about it tomorrow. Oh, Way Metal, how you doing? Welcome. Levi says, I'll be moving to Arizona soon, so if these shows release at midnight PST, what time is that in AZ? I forget, they don't do daylight savings. So because of the daylight savings issue, I don't know, but I would presume they are in mountain time, so forgetting about whether or not there is any daylight savings stuff going on, I would say it's at 1 o'clock, because that's what my time is right now, 1 o'clock. But then they have the weird daylight saving stuff, so I don't really know. We're trampling through the bush, on and on we push, into the thick of it. But we don't know where we're going. Wait, a Beast Wars series is coming back? The show was lit and my favorite. No. A live action Beast Wars movie is coming, Jake. It's going to be awesome. I'm planning on doing a video for it tomorrow. Is it true that our DJ is in the Black Widow cast? Because in Google it said that he is a part of the cast. To my knowledge, he was not in the movie. I'm in Arizona. It will start at 12. Okay, so they're an hour behind us right now because of the whole weird daylight saving thing. Gotta spam my emotes at you guys because I'm so proud of them. I chose my logo, Deadpool going what or ah, and of course the Sonic the Hedgehog meme boy. Because he's litty. We're trampling through the bush. What would happen to the internet if Spider-Verse didn't happen in no way? I think a lot of people would be very upset. But, we only have ourselves to blame. I suppose. I think it's super exciting and everything. But I also think people need to just calm down just a little bit. And that's coming from me. My life revolves around this. My full-time job is talk about movies and editing videos about movies. Yo, Snapped Away. You are the first member of our community. Welcome to community member. That's a weird sentence. We got to come up with a better title. The Cosmic Culturenauts or something stupid like that. But thank you for joining. You got yourself a little badge and some emotes. You are also the first member of our community. Yep, that is a thing. It says it right above me. Memberships are now available. Madison, I'm really torn about the rebooting the Transformers movies. I'm excited, but also super sad they didn't finish the Bay movies. They left it on a cliffhanger, and it's killing me. Yeah, and it's a bummer because it is just going to stay that way, right? I don't think they're ever going to come back to it and be like, hey, this is what we were going to do. I think people just got done with those movies as much as I loved them. But overall, I think the whole Beast Wars is going to be pretty cool. There's a button right here that says join. If you're on your phone, I don't know if it's there. You'll have to go onto a tablet, or not even a tablet. Yeah, I still can't do it on mobile. So you'll have to do it on a PC in order, or a computer or laptop to do it, I believe. I don't know. They only are just starting to roll out the whole use the computers to become members. But hopefully you'll be able to figure it out. Levi, you see the preview of the Bombshell show Karen. I don't believe I have, Levi. Oh no, my members went away. Memberships are not available. It doesn't show up. Oh yeah, it does. You just have to go into full mode. That's why. There it is. No rush, Jake. No rush. I guess you already lost to Snapped Away. Beat you to it already. Now he's got all the litty emotes. Let's see. There. Now I can match him because I have them too. Trampling through the bush. And we don't. Clapper69, thank you for subscribing to the channel. What would be the craziest theory I've ever come up with? Oh, don't ask me a question like that. Oh, my head already hurts. I don't know specifically. It's a lot of fun living with Warren. We've been living together for 3 or 4 years almost now, and we've been working since the very beginning of Cosmic Wonder. It's been 3.5 years since we've been doing it full time. We quit our jobs at the same time. We've just talked all the time about theories and ideas, and I just think it's a lot of fun to be able to, learn how to break down and analyze movies. Like these after discussions that Warren and I have about Loki, they're not scripted. We don't talk about that beforehand. We just kind of, share our thoughts and ideas, and that's why our conversations are like normal. So it's kind of crazy. Jake, thank you so much for becoming a community member. Like I said, we're going to have to come up with a better name than community member, but we got it moving here. So enjoy your badge, which is next to your name now, and your little emotes. FedDie99, thank you for joining the stream. Benji Block, I'm singing the Backyardigans song from TikTok. I don't know why people are hating on Loki for being gender fluid. I haven't seen anybody hate on him for being gender fluid. I think Out of everybody in the entire MCU who could be considered gender fluid, I think it would be the guy who could morph himself into anybody. I have seen Luca. It was pretty cool. You know, it's not the best Pixar movie ever made, but it was pretty good. Phil Coulson is going to turn up. I think Loki may accidentally make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. timeline. That would be cool. But, I don't know. Did I see the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Google cast list says some of the actors from Suicide Squad are in it, including Idris Elba, Michael Rooker. It's hilarious and confusing. I mean, they're pretty big actors. So, I'm not surprised if he would have worked with them and brought them over to work with him on Guardians. They had a blast over there, I think, so. But we don't know where we're going. I don't know who Johnny Sins is, so I don't know if I can say that. Chris, don't ever forget me or Jake. We are your #1 fans. You are my first ever Super Chats and my first ever members. I don't know that I would ever forget you guys. Hopefully both of you guys are in my Discord. And if you ever need anything, just hit me up, guys. Oh, Reggie, you came from Soups. Awesome. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Episode 3 is out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's refresh. I'm going to give you about a minute, and then we're going to run into it, all right? It's called Lamentis. 43 minutes long. Loki finds out the variant's plan, but he has his own that will forever alter both their destinies. So, get your guys' stuff ready. Of course, as always, let me know if you're watching with me. I love to know who is watching along. I'm going to start the timer here in just a little bit. Dev's Corner, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get this queued up. Okay, I've got my Disney Plus up. Yo, Chris, have you seen Worms Inside? No, I haven't, Master. And thank you for joining. Oh snap! I'll be back then. Let's go. All right, who's watching along with me? Let's get some people out here. See you on the other side. Snapped away. Enjoy. All right, I'm gonna start this in 3, 2, 1. Jake, hopefully you pulled up the right one this time and not episode 2. I'm on my phone, so I'll be back to talk about it after. Of course, White Metal. All right, we're getting the episode recap, like always. Galaxy, thank you for watching along. Get your popcorn and soda pop ready. I'm buckled up for a wild ride. Yeah, Jake, but you gotta make sure you hit episode 3, not episode 2 or 1. All right, we're 35 seconds in. George, how you doing? Justin, how you doing? It is out, Justin. We just started it. Loki, wait. Nope, he dipped. Y'all know I'm gonna sing the Marvel song, right? I do it every time. What? That's not that's not the Marvel song. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna sing the Marvel song. This is awful. I'm on my phone, so I'm going to watch it from my TV. Bye, stream. I'll be back after. Bye. See you later, Galaxy Spider. This song sucks, by the way. This song sucks. I'm very upset. It's got to be bum, 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 bum. I'm very upset right now. Already mad. This chick is creepy. Alright, we're seeing Lady Loki. Hey, how you going, Shinji? Permeates. Yeah, that song was a problem, Jake. I was not about that. I'm very mad about that. I hate brain freeze, by the way. What is happening? Oh, it's C20. What is going on? Yeah, that was terrible, George. Terrible. Lady Loki's about to go off. Crazy. Yep. Oh no, look who's showing up. El Lokio. Bye, I'm Kamal. I'm so upset about the intro, though. What was that intro? Let's do it. Episode 3. Alright, we pick up where we left off, and here comes Lady Loki. Just right to the TVA like we thought. All Minutemen to Armory. She's gonna go look for the gold doors. She didn't actually wait for Loki. Male Loki. And punch. Nope. She didn't need a punch. She just... It didn't work. Her magic doesn't work and she didn't know. Oh no. She didn't know her magic doesn't work there. In the quantum realm. So she didn't actually wait for Loki like I thought. Well, that was a cool fighting scene. Yeah, we knew it. We knew it, Jake. And there's Loki, who just came in the last second. She didn't actually wait for him. Protect the timeline. You will try. Mysterious music playing. Oh, he got his knife. We're gonna... Variant jacket still on. She might be not as powerful without her magic, because she definitely relies on her magic a lot. How you doing, Darvex? There are the golden elevators. Welcome to the stream, Darvex. We're 5 minutes and 40 seconds in. Haha, that's good. Are you sure you're Loki? Yep, the episode's not going to be on the channel. Unfortunately, that would be illegal. I can't do that. But we're watching it all on Disney Plus together. We're at 6 minutes and 13 seconds. And then after, we're going to do an after party discussion. So after you've seen the episode, you can join back up. Uh-oh. Oh, he portaled them away. Loki's on a bed with himself. Get off my leg. Wonder where they are. Because they could be anywhere in time. So he did follow. Oh, the battery's low. Oh, he's using his magic on her. A Loki. Welcome back, Akamal. You think they're on Titan? Oh, they are on Titan. It's not spoiler free. Just letting you know. Oh, they're on Lamentis. It releases worldwide at the same time, so if you don't want spoilers, you're gonna have to dip because definitely are spoilers in this show. This is really cool, Madison. Lamentis is just. I don't think it's anywhere we know of. I don't know about it from the comics. It's not anywhere until. Okay, Darvis, I'll see you after. So they're just on a moon that's about to get crushed into by a planet. Yeah, you too. Bienvenido al stream, Jose. Gracias por juntarse aquí con nosotros. What is happening? Y'all finna make out? That'd be weird. Is it weird to make out with yourself? Probably. You're so weird. In my heart. Jake says it's okay to make out with yourself. Is her horn broken? It is. Her horn broke, guys. Check it. Nut. Sylvie. An alias. This is interesting. I like this. But I think like I said, this is going to be a lot of answers in this episode. Not so much plot pushing. It's going to be making up for everything we've seen in the first two. Annihilation. They said the annihilation word. Avengers Annihilation. Confirmed. Maybe. She's gonna leave him there. It's 43 minutes, so about 30 minutes left in the episode. I like how he's teaching her how to be a Loki. Oh! Blasted. By an old lady. That's cool. Space Cowboys. That was awesome. You'll never get a ticket. Space Cowboys. His approach was still better. Didn't work though. So this is an apocalyptic time period, like she's been hiding in the apocalypse time periods. I don't know that we're going to get many major events in this one. I think we're going to get some answers. Of course, they're only giving tickets out to the wealthy. But I think mostly we're just going to figure out what Loki's plan is. And what her plan is. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Good evening, passages. Hi. Hi, Chris. I'm here doing vacation in Hawaii with my mom meeting. When it comes out, will be 10 p.m. in Hawaii. Ben, thank you for joining and stopping even though you're on vacation. Enjoy yourself, man. Mahalo, bro. They're talking about their mom. Yeah, maybe he fights guards on this train. Maybe they don't go back to the TVA in this episode. This is fun. They're comparing childhoods. This is cool. I already said that, but it is. I think the TVA might show up to find have found them, but I don't know how if they're in the apocalypse and they're all busy. But we'll have to see. This is super cool, Madison, isn't it? To the end of the world. I feel like Loki feels more comfortable because he knows he's talking to himself. It's almost like self therapy. Because these are secrets about Loki we never would have gotten otherwise. A lie. Yes, Bustin, the episode is out. We are currently 23 minutes and 20 seconds into it. He's opening up a lot, isn't he, Jake? It's not something you'd normally see, even in the most vulnerable of times. Talking about love, and that's not something he's ever talked about. Yeah, exactly, Jake. Singing and his guardian. That's super cool. Is he casting a spell on her, maybe? That was awesome. To Sylvie, everybody. He's fantastic. And drunk. Another! That's from his brother. Another! Another! It disappears. Nice. All right, Ben, take care. They love beating people up, don't they? I'm not sad. I'm just focused. I'm a little tired. I have a small headache, but I'm just focused on the episode. I haven't seen this one yet, and pretty excited about what's going on. And it's because I'm looking down. My camera's up here, but my show's here, so I look sad. But I'm not sad. I'm sorry. Just low energy tonight. Kicked him out the window. There you go, Jake. Oh, that threw. She needs a temp pad. You called it, Jake. Oh, he lost his jacket. He's rocking that shirt, though. Yep. It's broken. Whoa, that was cool. I'm super excited for the new patents in Batman. I think he's going to blow people out of the water with his ability. That's what I think. It did. Those sneaky Marvel people. Maybe he'll put it back on after. You already finished it? Nice, Darvex. We got about 10 minutes left in it. Probably a little less even. He wants to learn how to do it. He's going to learn by the end of the season. In 10 minutes, I'm going to have a whole discussion about it. I'm just watching the end of it right now. And I'll let you know all my thoughts. Interesting. Ooh, that was interesting. What do you mean by big thing like WandaVision? What do you mean? What did you miss? So she was telling him about how her magic works specifically about enchanting people, and that she had to go find a memory from C20 from back when she lived on Earth. And Loki was told by Mobius, Owen Wilson's character, that he was created by the TVA. Oh, there are always going to be huge plot twists, Darvex. But that was a bit of information we just got was very, very important. Uh-oh. No, I don't think anything is like it seems. The TVA is a bunch of bad people, or a bunch of prisoners being run by three bad people. The judge might know what's going on. Only got 2 minutes left, so. Yeah, they are all variants. And they were brainwashed by the timekeepers. Nice. How did he do that? That was awesome. Well, that's the other thing. It's not really the whole TVA. It's just the timekeepers. Apparently, the TVA agents are all brainwashed. Could be something like that, Darvex. They're too late. And that's it. Alrighty. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, if they fall in love, I don't know if that's weird or not. But it's hard to tell, to be completely honest. Hard to tell. Alright, let's get Warren up in here and we can all start having a nice little chat about that craziness. Not too happy with the way that ended, but I'm sure there's a purpose for it. Pull this bad boy over here, go full screen. Let's pull this up, put my headset on. Pull this over to... And then let's go to settings. Sorry guys, give me 1 second while I set some stuff up. Gotta actually plug in my other camera, it turns out. Yep. Oh no, what happened to me? That's not good. My color's all changed. Alright, give me half a second to see if I can fix this now. Probably can't. I might have to be a weird color. I do have a Discord. I'll get you a link in just half a second here. I'm seeing if I can fix my camera. It's all broken now. Oh, what is going on here? I don't like that. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Fixed it. It's better now, yeah? Text one. Alrighty. That took half a second to fix, but we're back now. Let me go get you guys the links for all those social medias so you can join them if you so desire. Let's pull it up here. I've got a few of them for you. Let's see. Let's do this.
I was calling you.
Copy. Paste.
Can you talk? I don't think I can hear you.
There's 3 of them. Twitter.
Shake
my
your head
other
yes if you can hear me.
YouTube channel and my Instagram, and then my Discord
Can't hear
is
him.
right.
All right, hold on. Voice and
here.
video.
There you go.
Microphone.
Paste. So the
Chris, are you
episode was
there?
very informative.
Chris.
Oh, there's Warren.
Chris can't hear me. Yes, Mobius is a variant for those asking. Hello.
I cannot hear Warren. Hello.
I don't hear
working?
Chris.
Why not? Hello?
Now I hear Christopher.
My headset was in the not on position.
The not on position.
It is currently in the on position.
How do I... Hold on. I'm going to put you here, and I'm going to put that over here. We're going to need this. Like this.
Oh.
I think Josiah, yeah, Loki is bi. They definitely,
he definitely said that, didn't he?
They definitely established that.
Or gender fluid, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they called him gender fluid.
I guess this is his official title, but he confirmed.
Yeah.
Let me pull up Warren's live stream.
That's me.
Hello, everybody. Mr. Henson, see you there.
This is
Warren, I got my first 2 members.
Nice.
Jake and Snapped Away. They got my emotes and my badge.
Yeet.
That is a yeet.
Members are coming for my channel too. Here's Chris. So, kind of a big cliffhanger that I'm not excited.
I hated that. That sucked.
Wow. There was a lot that happened in the series, in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. And I mean, the biggest part obviously was the TVA members weren't created, but they are actually variants.
Oh, definitely the most important
thing.
thing.
Had their brainwashed. So
itching closer to your big theory, Warren.
Dude, I'm telling you.
That's what that was.
I'm calling it. Like, Kang is in charge. The timekeepers
kidnapped
aren't
a ton
real.
of people.
Yeah, the timekeepers aren't real. Kang is the master of. Oh, we can't hear Chris. Chris, keep talking.
I'll keep talking. Kang is Kang, and Warren is Warren, and Chris is Chris. Yeah, the cliffhanger sucked, Madison, for sure. But obviously they're gonna find their way off of the moon. But definitely trying to figure out.
Can we hear Chris now?
Can you hear Chris now?
Can we hear Chris now?
Can you hear Chris now? The suspense is killing me. It's like a cliffhanger.
Can I switch our blocks?
You can manipulate them however you want. You can make me full screen. That's what I do to you.
How do I do that? Hey, I did. No, that's me. How do I make? There we go.
Click me, not you.
How do I? No, hold on. I want you on the other side. Is that what this means?
Do you think that Mobius will
Works.
realize he is just a tool for the timekeepers and have the other variants revolt against the TVA? A super chat from Jake Hedge. Thank you very much. I think that's probably the direction we're heading. I don't think you get Owen Wilson
Where do I go?
just to play a sidekick role, do you? Right? He's going to be some kind of super dude, and he's going to make a big difference at the end there.
It's it didn't make sense to me. So here's one thing that I always thought, like, you're the TVA, right?
Okay, I'll be the
Or
TVA.
you're the timekeepers, right?
Yep.
And you create a bunch of people in civilization, right?
Right.
Why don't they all look the same?
Right. Why did you make people with personalities?
Why are they different and have personalities? Why aren't they just people designed to do what you will?
So here's a
Right?
good thought then, and right off of what you're saying, and actually off of what you were talking about last week with the jet skis. Owen Wilson, you're gonna get your Owen Wilson jet ski scene.
That's what I said
'Cause-
when the episode ended. I was like, I'm totally like Owen Wilson's totally gonna end the series. riding the jet
Going
ski.
back
And I
to his
love it.
normal life. So they're all variants, right?
And they're gonna get their own time branch.
They're gonna get their own time branch. The TVA has to end dismantled, right?
yeah.
Based off of just the logic of my thoughts from there.
Hey, that's my company.
Your company's fake. But think about how
That's
big.
rude.
Think about the city. You know how big that city is. How many people are there?
Yeah.
That is a lot of variants. That is a lot of time branches. I mean, I don't see how Loki ends and we don't have a multiverse of madness.
Yeah, and it sounds like it was 2077 the furthest we've been, or was the episode 2? Where was Rock's cart? What year was that?
2050.
Does anybody in the chat remember
2050.
that? It's 2050, right? Yeah.
So 2077 is the furthest that we know
we've
of.
got.
So time still exists.
Sylvie, who is like, I know her name is Sylvie. She's not Enchantress, guys.
I told everybody the same thing. Good night,
she's
Levi.
not-
Thank you for joining.
Yes, I understand that Enchantress's name is Sylvie, but she did say she was Loki. She just has an alias now, so she confirmed she's a variant of Loki. She was told that she's adopted.
Right.
They're so they yeah, I was disappointed with the episode. I was. There were really good parts that I really enjoyed, and in the beginning, I was like, "Dang, I love this episode! Like, I love how it started. I love the dynamic between the two of them."
Mhm.
And I don't know how weird this is, but if they get together, I'm not mad about it.
I know. I was asking my chat the same thing. I was literally saying, like, is it okay for you to make out with yourself? It's not his sister. It's him.
Not his sister. It's technically yourself.
And it brings me back to the Game of Thrones conundrum. You watch like the first few episodes and you're like, oh my gosh, they're all making out with their siblings. But then by the end, you're kind of rooting for it. You get all turned around.
Never watched Game of Thrones, so I can't say that.
Well, anybody who has knows what I'm talking about. You're kind of rooting for the incest, but this isn't even incest. This is just two separate beings who are very similar.
Oh, I want them to get.
I mean, Loki went so deep into. I guess we don't have to say anymore because we have a name for her. Loki went so deep.
It's Loki and Sylvie. Sylvie
Yeah.
is female Loki. That's the standard from here.
So Loki went so deep and in depth with her. He opened up in a way we've never seen him. Even at his most vulnerable with Mobius, he didn't open up like that.
He said the magic. She said the magic words.
Right. And
Mother.
Right. And I guess
gets him, like in this episode.
every
like,
time.
Gets him. And I understand that because I love my mother.
Yeah, but it is JKS, love yourself.
Love yourself. That's the point of Loki. That's the main message that they're trying to get out.
Self-love.
Love yourself.
But so I think it's super cool to see. The episode definitely covered a lot of plot points from the first two episodes. Didn't really give us a whole lot, but I think it was Tom Hiddleston today who I read the quote was, after the fourth episode, things get crazy. So we're headed in that direction.
So 5 and 6.
5 and 6 are going to blow our minds.
So here's the deal. Today was third. Super underwhelming.
Yeah. I mean, we got some pretty crazy.
We got a lot out of it, and
I
personally,
just died.
it
did. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Keep going. I can hear you.
Yeah, I enjoyed a lot about the episode. It was definitely the lesser of the three so far. I'm gonna say they've declined in order. So
Yeah.
1 was the best, 2 was second best, 3
Oh,
was
you think
third
number
best.
one was the best now, yeah?
Uh,
Because you were kind of flip flopping there. Where are you at right
I
now?
still am flip flop
Yeah.
because I just love the ending of episode 2 so much, but that's not what we're talking
Right, right,
about.
right, right.
Yeah, I mean, we learned a lot. We learned a lot. The biggest reveal was about the TVA, and I think we just okay. Here's what we just found out.
Okay.
There is a villain.
There
That is
is
not Sylvie,
there is something
right?
going on, right?
There's a villain, and it's not Sylvie, right? Sylvie is good, but from our perspective, from Loki working for the TVA and all that stuff, she was bad, right? Because she's trying to take down the TVA, which we just learned is bad. So if you're trying to take down something that's bad, you're good.
Right.
Math.
Well, it all comes back to
science,
that same free
pow.
will, you know, the freedom of choice and agency and everything that Loki said in the first episode is what she's
Well,
after. I'm sure she has a something happened moment that we haven't gotten to yet.
she said she's been running her whole life from the TVA. Did you catch that?
Yep.
She said her whole life she's been running from the TVA,
So
which is weird because like, oh, okay. So the TVA has clearly taken people, like variants. And
did
stuff.
they try to take her?
Maybe they tried to take her as like a variant. Maybe they deemed her the best of the best out of all the variants.
Yeah, she was
So they
supposed to be
want her,
Mobius.
but she was too good. And yeah.
Have a good night, Darvex. Thank you for joining. So is Renslayer in on it?
Yeah, I think she's
I think she
Kang's
has to
lover.
be, right?
I think she's Kang's lover. I think because I don't think the timekeepers are real.
I mean, you
I
don't
don't
think the
think they're real.
timekeepers exist? You think it's
No.
just Kang pulling the
I think
strings?
it's Kang, and if they do exist, he
He's all
created
three
them
of them.
somehow. Whether it's an illusion or he's all three of them and they're different variants of him. Yeah, I don't believe they exist. And if they do, they're a product of Kang or are Kang.
Mhm.
I don't think they're themselves. I don't think they're these beings that are timekeepers.
Right.
I don't buy that. And since Renslayer in the comics is the love of Kang,
Right. It's just too tantalizing.
and she talks to the timekeepers. Apparently, she's the only one who talks to the timekeepers. Yeah, I'm gonna say she's in on it.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
No, that's where I'm at.
I think, and for those of you who saw Warren's video today, good job. Hope you liked it. For those of you who didn't, there's a theory going around right now that the TVA are the quantum city that we saw in Ant-Man. I believe it. I believe it.
Sense. I think it makes even more sense.
And that's what I was about to say.
If it's Chronopolis, Kang's home,
he's creating his own world.
that he's created it.
Yeah.
He's created his own world.
It's
and
just
his
an
little
illusion.
minions I think this is what's happening. I think Kang is behind all of this. I think they're in Chronopolis, inside of the quantum realm. I think he has tricked all these people because Kang is the master of time travel.
Mhm.
He's the one grabbing all the variants, and then
He's
created
playing
his own
all
thing.
the strings.
He's playing everything. That's gotta be what it is.
Right? So that's my point. If what we're saying right now about the variants and how the TVA is just going to crumble because it's all going to fall apart is true, this has to connect to the movie that is literally called Quantum Mania.
Right, exactly.
And what's the connecting point here? Does Ant-Man discover Kang, and this is the big connection there, and we're only going to get a hint of Kang here? What's the story with that?
Yeah. So what if like they all just eventually like what if the city explodes?
And everybody dies? What if
Chris?
every single person that makes it out of the TVA alive become mutants?
Oh, that would be really cool. Well, if you're applying Janet Van Dyne rules,
Right?
Being inside of the quantum realm for so long,
Right? She developed powers. That's where the
Maybe.
Fantastic Four could come from, which is maybe even more likely. Like, there's so many directions that can happen with this. If the TVA members, even if a handful of them escape, not all of them, because there's probably millions of them in there. The city's huge.
Oh, for sure.
So they don't all make
Um,
it out.
no, Daniel Diaz, thanks for super chat. Do I think the TVA will appear in Ant-Man? No, I actually think TVA is gonna be completely blown up after this. I think so. Loki. So I just thought of something else.
Mm-hmm.
The Tesseract doesn't work because it travels through space.
Right.
The quantum realm exists outside of space.
Exactly.
And it also exists outside of time, which is why things like the time stone and all the other stuff
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work. Because in Endgame, they said that they create the reality of whatever universe they're in or timeline that they're in. Well, if they're outside of all that, they're useless.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta be in the quantum.
I mean, it's gotta be.
That city had to be shown for a reason.
The fish
So,
guy
like,
is Wolverine.
regardless of whatever it is, that city
Jake.
is where Kang is.
Oh,
Because
it's
Kang
gotta
is the
be. It's
villain of Ant-Man
Chronopolis.
3.
It's Chronopolis.
That city inside of the quantum realm is 100% Chronopolis. Is that where the TVA is? I think so. It's not confirmed, obviously. But yeah.
Well, where else is outside of space and time? Take all your huge knowledge of the comics and other mentions from the MCU. I can't recall anything ever outside of space and time other than the quantum realm, or what do they call it in the comics? It's not called the quantum realm. It's called the what's it called? I can't think of the title right now. What's wrong with me?
I can't do that.
The miniverse, the multiverse.
Chronosphere or something?
No, just what the quantum realm is called in the
It's
comics.
something sphere.
It's
I think it's
something
called
something.
something sphere in
But
the comics.
it's the same thing. There isn't somewhere else that's outside next to time in between parallel universes. So where else could the TVA be? Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. She's gone.
Coming here too.
Go say hi.
Say hi to everybody. What? Like trash.
She looks like trash. Everybody hears you.
Come say hi.
That's my wife.
The camera is literally pointing this way.
That's my wife.
Oh, you see this screen right here? That's what you have to pop into.
Hi there. Hi,
Pop
wife.
your little head. Pop your little head in. Oh wow, we got a hand, everybody.
Everybody,
That's Alley Cat.
everybody, give a big round of applause to Allie for helping us.
The famous TikToker.
The famous TikToker.
Microverse. That's what it is.
Microverse. Thank you. The Microverse, which I think they don't have the right to use that title, but
No, they don't. They don't.
Microsphere. Thank you, Jake. You're correct. So yeah, I mean, there's really nowhere else the TVA could be, even if it's not that city. Maybe that's a separate city that Kang has, but it's definitely in the quantum realm. Is the point?
Yeah. Hold on, I got super chat. Daniel, thank you so much. There was unused footage in a Homecoming trailer where the Vulture flies through the Marquee building, and it was also shown in Loki and the TVA. You think they'll do something with that, or coincidence? Probably. Which I don't like to say very freely when it comes.
Especially not with Marvel, right?
Right, exactly. But for that particular part, I'm gonna say coincidence, but hey, who knows? You might be on something there. I appreciate that super chat a lot. Because so like there's a part in like the Black Widow trailer that I didn't see in the movie.
I see Rocket.
They in like movies like they do that sometimes. You just don't include some things. And that's the only reason why I say I think it's a coincidence.
Yeah, especially in trailers, that happens a lot.
Yeah. So I mean,
Take care, Galaxy Spider. Thanks for stopping by.
this was a big episode, but I agree. You know, it was definitely, excuse me, the worst of them so far.
Yeah, definitely underwhelming because we have such a high expectation, but we got some good intel, some good information.
Well, you have to think like, I mean, I still really enjoyed it.
I loved it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of the three to me. But I remember when the beginning starts, and if you go back and watch me in this live chat, I'm like, dang, I love this. Like, it's so cool. Like, I loved it. Like, seeing Loki and Sylvie interact, again, I'm like, I want y'all to get together. I know that's weird. I know you're the same person.
I'm voting for it.
I don't care. I think that would be awesome. So, I don't know. There's a lot that I really like to it, and they told us a lot of important information. We didn't get there was no climax.
Misculture.
That's the problem.
Right, it literally just cut off. It's like,
just stopped.
see you next week. It's like,
right. Peace. We're like, what the hell? Bradley Jones, thank you for super chat. If the TVA is in the quantum realm, how are they able to travel throughout the timeline. Well, the quantum realm exists outside of space and time,
Yeah, it doesn't. That's the
right?
quantum realm's how you travel. It's how the Avengers traveled.
That's how the Avengers traveled through time
It's how Ant Man
as it
spent
was.
5 minutes in 5 years. It's
Yeah, you spent 5 hours in the quantum realm, and it was 5 years in real life,
right.
right? So, so many people, oh, time works differently in the quantum realm. Time works differently. Blah 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 blah.
You got to look at it as each multiverse has its space. The quantum realm is what exists between the multiverses, where there is no space and there is no time. And it's the
Right.
pathway from one multiverse to the next. Now, up until this point, Kang, or whoever is in charge of the TVA, has been keeping one timeline for his own benefit. But that's what the quantum realm is. And we're definitely going to explore this in the next Ant-Man movie.
For sure. Haiti, thank you so much for the super chat. Honestly, the TVA being variants makes so much sense. Explains why Mobius is drawn to jet skis / 90s drinks. Yeah, hey, that's a great call right there. He's brought from the 90s and also explains this kind of doublethink logic last episode talking to Loki. Hey, very excellent point. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that.
And it's a little
Yeah,
tick
so
that he has.
yeah, in his head, he still has that little tick left to him. Todd Andrew, thank you for super chat. Direction on Mobius character to go by the end. I think he's gonna be set free, and if I don't get a jet ski scene with him saying, "Wow, I'm gonna be so pissed off."
I'll add on to that question, though. Is this it for Mobius? Does he
I really
show
hope
up
not,
somewhere else? I hope not as well. I just don't see.
but I think it is.
I mean,
I
unless
think
he's about to become Wolverine, I don't see how he fits into this.
Owen Wilson's Wolverine.
That was a curveball y'all didn't see coming.
Wow!
This is why.
Wow! We get carried away with this love. So, oh yeah, you know what? Owen Wilson wasn't in this episode.
Nope, and it sucks because I love him.
He wasn't. He was in like the
He was still at the Apocalypse place.
Yeah, he was at Roxcart.
And then you gotta wonder what's actually going on with all those timeline things. I mean, there's still a lot to get answers about, so I wouldn't worry too much, guys, for those of you saying it wasn't a great episode. But,
I mean, it wasn't the best episode. I still thoroughly enjoyed it.
oh, it was a fantastic. The storyline got so much richer.
I do hate the ending. That sucked.
Can we talk about his force abilities?
Dude, okay.
What was that about? He goes, oh!
Well, he clearly knows telekinesis.
Right, it just was like very
He
Star
clearly knows
Wars.
telekinesis. Oh yeah, for sure. Which I really like. I mean, in the last episode, he like grabbed a Roomba like with his hand. He's like, ah.
I like
So
the
he clearly
close-up
knows
magic that we're
telekinesis.
seeing with him.
I like the blast of magic
Yeah.
that he shoots. Right, like Kamehameha is it? Like ah, like I like it. So, but going back to Mobius,
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna turn into anybody else. I think it ends with a happy ending for Mobius.
And that's
He gets to go into a timeline where he can continue to live his life, right? Or maybe gets put back in place where he was taken from, right? And then he just lives the life that he is technically like supposed to be fated for, right? Destined for. Right, maybe that's it. And
yeah, we'll see him on a jet ski, popping a soda, saying, "Wow."
there's no way we don't see him on a jet ski. I'm gonna be so.
I mean, now that we realize he had a life outside of this, I mean, he can't die. He can't get destroyed. How terrible!
I don't think he's gonna die. I definitely don't think he's gonna die. That'd be such a waste.
Yeah, it was cool, and I definitely think talk about Loki and his force and the close-up magic we're getting to see.
Yeah, that's. Awesome.
There's no way that by the end of the series, Loki doesn't learn the enchanting ability.
Oh, he's trying to learn it already.
That's how he wins the whole thing, right? Is he's gonna mind control.
He's gonna. I think we might see some feeble attempts as he fights with Sylvie, and he's gonna be like, "Almost had it" or something like that. And then at the end, it's gonna be like, "Surprise! I did it!"
Save,
right?
But the thing is, and it is interesting, Sylvie tried to do it to him with zero ability.
Well, she explained that. Strong minds.
Yeah, so it shows the strength of his mind against her, because originally it's like, oh, she's so much better than him. But the reality of it is she really just isn't. He's still pretty powerful.
That's actually what they kind of did even out on this one.
Right. Loki definitely caught up to her a lot in this one, because in the first two episodes it did seem like, oh, she's way more intense than him.
Yeah. Avery Davis, yes, Loki is bisexual. They confirmed that in this episode.
Confirmadoed.
That was confirmed. He had princes and princesses. Um, Marvel thinks they're off the hook. I don't know for what. Uh, yeah. So like, it was a good episode. It was the least good of them all because it had no climax.
His telekinesis,
And,
Ritz. He used his ability. Sorry, I want to cut you off.
yeah, telekinesis. I want like a spreadsheet of all.
I mean,
Um,
their powers are literally limitless, and
they're strong.
and Loki explained it. My mom told me I could do anything. And you can see with this with Sylvie that she's capable of learning these powers. She taught herself, and I guess we learned in WandaVision that magic really is fluid. You can learn to do anything if you possess the
Yeah,
ability. So
yeah.
Loki and Sylvie and any of these variants that we may come across of can have taught themselves or been taught anything really.
No, I mean, yeah, that's how it was. I mean, it's clear that all their lives were very, very different, which is interesting because, like,
They didn't tell
does
you were
something have
adopted.
to does something have to happen differently in time? And if so, what causes that thing to happen, and
I
why
mean, I
is it
guess
so different?
every tiny little rift of thing that could possibly change, creating the multiverse, I guess crazy how much things can spiral.
Ross Waters, what is up, my dude? Wow, I haven't talked to you in a long time, man. I'm living out here in Utah, man. I don't know if you still are. What's up, man? It's good to hear from you. That's crazy. Back from College Park, USA. Um, did Loki Falcon a woman? I don't
Madison, his official. I mean, Marvel gave him an official title, and it was gender fluid. I'm not gonna lie and pretend like I know all the details behind all of those things. I don't think it comes as a surprise. Loki does have the ability to change his character, and I
Right.
mean,
So yeah, that actually kind of confused me too because like when that came out, I didn't say anything about it because I had already seen
Night
episode
Alley,
two and I know that there's a version of Loki.
right?
So I'm like, are they talking about that? Like, because there is a version of him that's a girl. So like, yeah, he is gender fluid because there's variants and
Yeah,
stuff. I don't really know, but yeah, he's definitely confirmed.
but our
So,
Loki, male Loki, is I would call it bisexual. Yes, a lot of people are asking, so that's the best I can
Rossman
inform you.
Rossman Lehigh. Uh, so hit me up on Facebook, dude. We'll talk. Um, yeah. And I know that matters to a lot of people, right? It
Yeah, of
matters to a
course,
lot of
it's
people.
an
I'm
it's an
not sure if it
important thing.
matters. Yeah, and I'm not sure it matters to the story that much, but a lot of people are pretty happy right now. And
It's
yeah,
definitely some cool
totally.
representation. So
Oh, for sure. And Disney's done a good job at that. Um, I think the TVA falls. I definitely think that.
it crumbles.
I think it crumbles, and I
Some
think it's
people
revealed.
some people go home, like Mobius goes home.
I agree. I think some people are gonna die, but I think some people go home to like where they were supposed to be.
Hmm.
Like where
In
they're
the main
supposed to be.
timeline or
Yeah,
whatever timeline. Because if they're all
and
variants, is what they were called, right? She said they were all
yeah, they are
variants.
variants,
So
right?
they're people who somehow escaped the normal timeline, or are they variants because they were literally abducted from the main timeline by Kang or by the Time Watchers?
Maybe I would
Because
think
leaving the
that.
timeline makes you a variant, whether you meant to do it or not.
Right, exactly. I don't know. I think from a perspective of whoever is in charge of TVA, and I'm going to say Kang, it would just obviously variants happen left and right. You just keep a variant.
Right, 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 right.
Maybe they're the first variants. You
Hmm.
know, who knows?
I wonder what the process
Um,
of mind control is, though.
yeah, I wonder what that's about. Young boy tops. Do you think the timeline will break and set up multiverse of madness? I absolutely do. 100%. I think that's exactly where we're going. They already said, how many times have they said multiverse? And then, like in episode one, they literally put madness while showing the
Multiverse
multiverse.
madness. It's like
They showed the
you can't get a
multiverse
better
unfolding
hint than
out, and then
that.
they had madness on it. So, yeah, hold on. Diego Sananas. Someone was asking this. Could Janet Van Dyne have escaped the TVA then when she healed Ghost? It was similar to how Sylvie and Chance
Super
people.
possible.
Thanks for super chat. Well, for starters, I think how Sylvie and Chance people is that's a Loki thing. That's like she learned that, she taught that herself. That's just like magic. Whereas Janet Van Dyne didn't really have magic. She like harnessed energy that she absorbed in the quantum realm, right? I don't know if she was in the city. They flew past it, remember? And
She might have just wandered around.
when she found Hank, she was just kind of walking around, right? So maybe, um, but I think that's gonna be a big part. I think she's gonna bring that up, you know, post in game. She's gonna bring that up because they're gonna talk about the quantum realm some more, and then there's gonna be all this stuff like the aftermath of Avengers Endgame, and she's gonna be like, oh well, there was a city there that I had to escape or something like that. So yeah, I think she could have escaped it. But her powers are separate from any quantum realm powers that may have been. She's been living in like actual timelines.
And it sounds like most of them are all self-taught because she wasn't as close to her mom as Loki was.
Yeah, so I, it's kind it kind of has but kind of hasn't been established that you have to inherit magic abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like normal humans just can't perform magic if they
Right.
like read a book, right? So that is coming from like her mother actually is a witch,
Right. It is
right?
partly
Right, Frigga's a
DNA.
witch.
Right.
Yeah, so it's inherited.
But then from
Um,
there, you can teach yourself so much.
but you can teach yourself because you have this ability, right? It's learning anything. Like you can teach yourself how to play guitar in real life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need somebody to teach you. You can figure it out by yourself. Um, Trevor Hadley, first off, Utah 801 gang. Second is Loki in the end with Loki or Sylvia dead. Hey, another Utah. Yeah, up here in Lehigh. First off, Sylvia Loki dead. I don't think so. Man, I'll be so bummed. I would be so bummed if they killed either one of them. I actually really, really like Sylvie.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Tom Hiddleston, but if they killed Tom and we ended up with Sylvie, I'm not mad. I mean, I am mad, but better than killing both of them. I really like Sylvie. I really like the different, but I like them together. So I really want them to become like an actual team.
Right.
And
Well, they said you could trust me and I could trust you, and we should because we're going to need it right at the end there before they left us on a
we
stupid
can, and
cliffhanger.
we will. Yeah.
The Go ahead.
Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. Thanks for the super chat. Do you think they will introduce new characters to the MCU? She-Hulk or Fantastic Four since Mobius had a part in their time travels? Maybe. There's a lot of potential here. A lot of potential here. Them
My
specifically, I don't know about them specifically. I think that if anything, the quantum realm is probably connected to the Fantastic Four. So, yeah. What are you gonna say, Chris?
I was going to say my big question that I still haven't seen any clarity for of an answer from the episode is where Loki fits in the future of the MCU. And it's possible, the TVA crumbles, he disappears for a little bit and shows back up in Battle World. Because we were talking about whether or not he lives or dies. They already said he's not in Thor: Love and Thunder, which of course can always be a lie.
Yeah.
But I just wonder where he fits in. I wonder if he'll be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. If he'll bring Doctor Strange a time stone and say, "Here, fix this." Who knows?
Yeah, that part's a little up in the air right now. Yeah, I hope he has a future, and I hope he comes back before Secret Wars because that's a long way away from.
Yep.
I think he might opt to. This could be like a huge character development moment. One option is he could opt to just simply go back in his timeline and fulfill his destiny and eventually die. Or, oh man, you know what would be really funny? If he goes back to the sacred timeline knowing everything and doesn't get killed by Thanos. Right? Like it actually is like an illusion that gets killed by Thanos, right? And then the ending is like him hiding in the background, like ha ha ha, like I outdid fate, right? Like I
Right.
achieved
I
my
beat
destiny, right? And then he lives, right?
and then he can become whatever he wants because the story's
right.
not written.
Maybe that's what it is, right? Maybe you really didn't die, like who knows?
Right.
Hold on real fast. Thanks for super chat, Eduardo. Warren, hey, hello, Eduardo. Let's talk about the fact that agents, the Minutemen are all variants from other timelines, including C-20. You must be held hostage. Yeah, like in a mental prison, right? Because it's clear. I'm just gonna say Kang. No, I won't say that. I won't act like it's confirmed. I won't act like it's confirmed, but I
Any more than
definitely
he
think
already has.
any more than that. Well, I think Kang is behind it. I mean, in my personal opinion, yeah, I think Kang is behind it. It's not confirmed by any means. So I think whoever is behind this clearly knows something. Has, for all we know, it's another Loki variant behind this, right? I mean, who knows? It would be like Loki to try to control everything. I mean, wasn't that his goal, anyways, in the first Avengers film? So, but whoever has so-called taken these people's minds hostages and taken these variants and essentially erased their memories and made them just their own soldiers and workers, that's a pretty big agenda. Excuse me.
I don't know. I think more and more he's got some type of Infinity Stone on him.
Who?
Loki, he's got one on him.
It doesn't matter. They don't work. I
They
mean,
do
yeah,
work.
maybe they
He's
use
in the
the
he's in the
timeline.
land, right? So it doesn't work
Oh,
in the
that's true.
TVA. It works back in the normal
I
timeline.
feel like he would have used it in this
Well,
episode.
maybe he did. Maybe he set back the thing, and that's how he fixes the time pad, and he has a time stone, and he sets
It
it
did
back.
seem like he rewound
Doesn't it?
time
It
when
seems
that
so
pillar
different.
was falling.
It was so different from his normal magic.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was like, I got this, and it wasn't like, oh, telekinesis. I'm just. It like literally looked like it reversed back in place.
Mm-hmm. So
And actually, Cam K, thanks for that super chat. That's what he's saying. Wait, did he reverse time on that collapsed building with his mind? What in the time stone magic? What in the time stone magic was that? That's great. Yeah, that's just a good point.
maybe he
It could
snuck.
be a time stone. Maybe he did sneak one. Yeah,
Maybe he snuck one out. He broke the time pad on purpose so that he didn't get murdered by Sylvia or Sylvie.
that's true.
Showed her it was because how did it break? He fell on it. It wasn't even there. It was magic, right? So that doesn't make sense. He broke it knowing he can bring it back because he's obviously handled and used Infinity Stones before. He knows how they work. He's capable of doing it. So
Yeah.
maybe he does have a time stone and he's gonna fix it and they're gonna get out of there okay. I believe it. And then somehow that same time stone ends up back with Doctor Strange because he's gonna need one.
Right. Well, Contras here, thanks for the super chat. He says, or she says, you think Loki projects the time device to be broken so that way he can see if he can trust Sylvie into trying to escape into
Same
the real
theory.
world. Yeah, totally. I mean, they're about to die, and he just maybe so okay, maybe that's his plan. Like in that final moment where she thinks they're gonna die, he could get stuff out of her, right? What does it matter? We're gonna
Right.
die. Tell me everything.
Right.
And then after he tells her everything, it's like, ha, gotcha. Boom. Time door opens, jumps through, they
Right.
live. And
It's something like that because they got to get off the moon or the planet or whichever it was. And I mean, there's really no other way unless he also has a Tesseract space stone with him and he's stolen all sorts of things. You know, I don't. It's Loki. You never really can tell with this guy.
well, here's a good point. ZOMG, it's John. Thanks for super chat. Don't think he used the time stone because they did mention they only work in their own timelines. Where the obviously has one.
Who mentioned that though? When did that happen though? I didn't hear that. It only works in their own timelines because they went and took Infinity Stones from different timelines.
Well, the timelines create the reality of whatever, or the stones create the reality of whatever timeline they belong to.
But Iron Man's stones weren't from his reality. The ones from his reality were destroyed.
But according to the TVA, that was supposed to happen like that. So
Yeah,
it's
but the
part
time
of the
stones are
sacred
still
timeline.
out.
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
all technically a part. It's confusing when you get in the freaking time.
No, I get it. I just think. I mean, those are definitely stones from a different timeline, and they worked. I think if you bring a stone somewhere, they'll still work. Personally, I do.
We'll have to see. I'm leaning more towards the fact that he faked the thing being broken.
Probably, potentially.
Yeah, it seems.
But
like
I
a
think
very
the
low-key
inclusion
thing to
of the
do.
pillar and the fact that a lot of people are asking
Yeah,
questions
that
about it,
was-
it's very
that was-
specific that it was added in.
We're gonna have to go back and like really like frame by frame it in slow mo.
Hmm.
I'm gonna Canadian lad it and 0.25 speed it.
Right, there you go.
And yeah, because it definitely looks like
It was,
definitely look it was reversed, like for
it was
sure.
something weird. It was something weird.
Something definitely was
Something fishy's going on.
yeah. I'm not sure if they did actually mention that they only worked in the timelines. I'll have to go back and rewatch what the ancient one said and see if they said anything in the first episode. But good point. I think in the comics it's that way. I could be wrong though. So, well, Cam K, if Stones didn't work from other timelines, Iron Man would still be alive. Yeah, this is what Chris was kind of saying.
I mean,
Right.
he'd probably be dead.
My,
Thanos would have killed him, but that's besides the point.
right. My argument is the TVA said it was supposed to happen, which would mean it actually still took place in the sacred timeline. Because to the TVA and the timekeepers, the sacred timeline is whatever they have chosen is supposed to happen. So time travel is supposed to happen. That doesn't matter. It's still in the timeline, right? They're supposed to time travel inside of the sacred timeline, and it all happens that way, right? Captain America was supposed to do that. The Avengers was supposed to do that.
Hmm.
So technically, it would still exist in time.
But what if the TVA didn't exist and I took a time stone from one multiverse into the next one for my big, huge Secret Wars fight? Because we've learned the TVA is completely arbitrary. It's all an
It's
illusion.
madness.
We're right,
That's
so we're in the
crazy.
multiverse of madness, and Loki has this drawer of Infinity Stones and takes all of them in for this freaking battle. They'll work.
I would imagine.
So,
Unless they do establish some rule that they only
unless,
only the specific
right.
ones work, and which actually that would make things more interesting if they didn't work, because I feel like it would be too easy if they worked.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
it would be a problem. That's for sure.
It would be easy.
Right.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about this, and I'm sure a lot of people have touched on it, you've probably touched on it. Multiverse open, stays open. I mean, we could get another Thanos. We could see a different Iron Man. We could see a never-ending possibility of, we could see a multiverse where Thanos won. And
Want to see that actually?
I would love to see that. Because I
It'd be
don't
nothing.
necessarily disagree with his logic,
Quote it here first. You heard it here first. You quote Chris. Chris would have eliminated half of the
I'm Team
universe.
Thanos, guys. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Let's.
Just
we
kidding.
we gotta cancel him.
But I think it would be cool to see.
It would be interesting to see. It
Exactly,
really would be
right?
interesting.
It's almost like a live action what if, where it all happened. And that's where we're headed with this Loki series, and it's incredible. I see a lot of people saying that the episode was slow, boring, and it had a cliffhanger, but a lot of plot development here, and I'm super excited to see where it goes. I'm pumped.
Me too. Before we log off here, Jonathan Fernando's made another good point, going back to the Stones theories. What do you think about him having a stone and then using that to power the device? She said they needed a huge power source. Yeah, maybe he has a pocket full of stones. One of them's the power stone. One of them's the time stone, which is how they reverse that pillar, and the power stone is how they, how they do it. Cam K, the sacred timeline consists of multiple timelines, though. Also, by now we should know the TVA is full of crap. That's also true too. We can't necessarily buy into what the TVA said now, can we? Because it's crap. So thank you, Cam K, and thank you, Jonathan Fernandez, for the super chat. Oh, wait. What happened? Thank you, Gaming God. It says message retracted, so I don't see it. But well, it looks like it's time for us to get to work and do a breakdown of episode 3. There was a lot of important details.
Yeah,
in
little
episode 3.
little fine comb details.
Yeah, yes, it didn't have a big climax. There wasn't like huge things that happened, but I mean there really were. If you think about the TVA essentially being exposed.
That's crazy. That's crazy detail.
That's
a big detail.
And I thought that because I'm like, why are the timekeepers creating all these different peoples with different freaking personalities? Like, if it's me,
because that's how you get Owen Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, like, if it's me, I'm a timekeeper. I'm just making everybody the same, right? Like mindless people who can do whatever. All these people have different personalities, stuff like that. Hey Alexa, thanks again every week coming through with the super chats. Super appreciate it. One, can't tell you how much I'm enjoying these discussions. Hey, I'm glad. We really enjoy them too. According to TVA, Sylvie is the bad one and must be stopped. If this is Kang behind it, why do you think he wants to stop her? Because he it sounds like he controls everything, right? He's the master of time travel. He can go forward, he can go backwards, he can go outside of time, and based off of what Renslayer was saying, he is actually like forging what happens to his destiny. So she wants to kill that, right? She wants to essentially get to him. So I mean, she essentially wants to kill him, right? If he is, the person in charge, she wants to kill him. So of course he wants to stop her. And he wants it all just to be one timeline, and she wants chaos, multiverse,
or whatever her backstory is that we still don't have yet.
Loof, Loth. I'm so sorry if
Loof.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the super chat. Sylvie equals Sylvie Lushton Enchantress. If so, Loki gave her powers, and that would explain why she doesn't have her own mom, and that's why she's a variant. I personally think it's Loki, and they just made her name Sylvie as a little Easter egg to Enchantress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's Enchantress. I think they might give her some powers, just like Hela was actually really Enchantress as well. They gave her a lot of Enchantress powers from Ragnarok, Hela from Ragnarok. But I'm pretty sure, she said she was Loki. She just doesn't go by that name anymore. So I don't think.
Maybe she was a twin and she had a brother named Loki.
Maybe. Hey, there you go. Oh, that's true. Yeah, she could have. No, maybe that's gonna come up.
Who knows? There are so many theories. We could be here all night.
We could be here all night. Let's stop the super chats, guys. I super appreciate.
Yeah,
them,
guys, slow down with those super chats.
Chris is getting too many.
Guys, I need you to stop.
Thank you for the super chats, but we're about to log off, and I don't want to miss any, which is why I'm asking to stop. Sylvia's Loki's mom. No, I don't think so. I really do think. I really, really do think she is Loki.
I think she's a Loki too. I agree with that.
She just chose to make her name Sylvie. She might be a reincarnated Loki.
There'll be a story and we'll get it.
There's going to be a story. We're going to find out a little bit more about her life. And I liked her a lot.
Nah, she definitely stepped up her game too.
So we'll see. We'll see. But hey, everybody, thanks for joining. We love these discussions afterwards. We love the watch parties during. Big shout out to Mr. Anderson for being an awesome mod. Shout out to everybody who came tonight, whether you were talking, super chatting, or just chilling and watching. We love you all. We got lots of work to do, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And even though it wasn't the best episode of Loki yet, it was really good. Wish I had a climax part to it, but maybe it's all about to go down in the next episode. So maybe I can come up with some good theories in the meantime to keep you all occupied during the week. Also, don't forget to go to...
Good night, Madison.
Cosmic Culture.
Go, right now. Go.
That's our other channel, Cosmic Culture. You'll find Chris on there every day and me on there sometimes.
Yeah, guys, come on.
Chat, Chris. Put it in the chat.
I'll get it. Everybody stay there.
Hurry up. Everybody subscribe to Cosmic
Culture.
How about this? 50,000 subscribers, Chris cuts his hair.
100,000.
50,000 subscribers and Chris cuts his hair.
Yo, everybody do Warren a favor and click that link and subscribe for me.
Yeah,
it's for Warren.
I don't see it.
I posted it.
My chat completely stopped actually.
Ah, well there you go.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, I just sped up like a lot. So, but anyways,
like Spike.
Love you all.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Woof woof.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining this chat as well. I have a blast with these. Warren's still here. Warren's still here to say hi to all of you guys.
Bye.
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 Jake, thank you for those last second super chats. Don't leave us. LOL. Great live stream, Chris. Thank you so much. Honestly, the after discussions have been really good. I've enjoyed those a lot.
My live stream wasn't great? Wow.
Jake's on my side.
Wow.
He's hanging out with me. Hey, a bunch of people coming over actually and saying hi. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Maybe you should stay on for a little bit.
I'll stay on a little bit. See if anybody wants to swing through and say hola. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hear it. Let's see what the
That is terrible Spanish.
Who's saying Spanish?
Goodbye.
Night, Jake. Have a good one.
Say watermelon sugar.
Watermelon sugar. Bye. Watermelon sugar. Oh, he left with that. Sweet. Thank you, everybody, stopping by and subscribing right now. It means the world. Warren and I actually have so much fun providing this content to you. We're doing a lot of similar content here, but we're also reaching out. We're getting a Jurassic World trailer this week, guys. We'll be doing a live reaction to that, breakdowns, all sorts of exciting stuff. Had a blast doing a live chat, and I'll see you guys next Saturday. We're doing Culture Catch Up live. We're going to talk about all the main news from the week. I wonder if I can change scene. Culture Catch Up. Do you see me now? Does it change it? It should change it. And we're going to be doing all sorts of stuff. This is the Culture Catch Up screen. So much going on. And we got a lot of news this week. New trailers. Spider-Man news. Loki news was crazy, so we're going to be covering all of that on Saturday. Be sure to join for that live stream as well. Ton of you guys subscribing right now. I will run through and say thank you. CJ, thank you. Erica, thank you. Jones, thank you. Chris, thank you. Alex S, Zach, Jabber, Legend, Sword, Marty, Jonathan Hernandez, Jonathan Grandos, all of you guys. A bunch of you guys are subscribing right now, so thank you so much. Means the world and makes what we do possible. So I'll see you guys on Saturday for the live stream, and I'll see you guys for the breakdown videos and everything. Have a good night, guys. Got a lot of work to do, and see you guys in chat tomorrow.